Hi everyone, it's Friday morning, May 13th, around 8:30 a.m., running a little bit late, but I thought I'd still get a video in anyway since this subject matter is fresh and hot on my mind. I have been listening to these podcasts about Python, mostly talk Python to me, but more recently this other one, I forget, something underscore underscore init underscore underscore, which is a Pythonic way of referring to internals using double underscore before and after the variable name. That is Python's solution to internal variables inside a function or a class. And whereas other programming languages like Java have built-in security in order to make those variables private, they're completely open in Python, and if you're curious about what internals are inside a function, you just slap a dir around it and on the command line, and it'll show back to you every internal plus every intended to be directly accessed method. So I'm getting a little bit more advanced in Python. My understanding of it is significantly further along than the half decade ago when I first took it up for the 360i Tiger project, which also was a Google Spreadsheets mashup project, much like Pipulate. But Pipulate in its inception goes far beyond Google Sheets. It's a generic way to take a job request that's in the form of a grid, a matrix, a CSV file, and to return it filled in, essentially just plugging values in where placeholders are implicit or explicitly put, or implicitly figuring out where the results should be filled in and filling them in, and then returning that as the result. So Pipulate is designed much like a web service or a function in itself. Send a request, returns a reply. And because spreadsheets has been such a big part of it, I really have wrapped the system tightly around it, coupled it with Google Spreadsheets in a way that I'm determined to uncouple. And I'm going to work my way through a series of projects which all sort of got mashed together on the first go around to get something functional and working during the limited time slices and I guess limited ability that I had to tap at the time. But now as my abilities expand and my time spent on work like this is my full-time gig, I am going to re-implement Pipulate as a series of discrete projects that focus in on the more complicated bits, giving each one its own separate identity as a project, and following the progress of Alice and Bob as they set about using Pipulate, with Bob being the business user, the one with the request, and Alice being the administrator, the one with the answers. And the first project will be Alice and Bob log in, dealing with the tricky OAuth context that exists where Alice needs a refresh token in server context and it's kept on the server, but Bob needs a refresh token as if server context, but as a web user and kept in local storage on the browser. Anyway, that's what I'll be doing pretty soon. Thanks for joining me. Hope to talk to you soon. And don't forget to subscribe.